How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Sazastical. This is Perkins. Let's get to it. So, party people, last episode was a good one. As we basically realised that regardless if they're a cannibal, it doesn't actually matter as long as they're part of our religion. So our ideology means that obviously we eat human meat. What I didn't realise is I still thought they had to have the cannibal trait in them. Turns out I'm a fool and Yoko eats human meat. So we're back up to 2 colonists. What that means is actually we should be taking more prisoners. We should be converting more people. But it's not a negative that we haven't been, because what you've also got to remember is on Randy Random, unlike Cassandra, he will just attack us what our colony is worth. Where Cassandra just keeps hitting you tougher and tougher. Yes, the wealth of your colony still has an impact, but she will keep hitting you harder and harder. Randy, that's not the so that's not too bad. That's how I'm rolling with it anyway. Okay. So, workshop is up. The research room is up. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, let's get bedrooms up. Do granite door there. Make sure we build the outer wall first. Oh, sorry. There we go. We're just going to extend it just by 1 to get 2 bedrooms, and then we'll get this room, which will be making blocks. We'll move the dumping stockpiles a little bit closer. And then with the rooms, then we will start building, which actually we should put in now. I am conscious that I'm obviously putting in quite a lot. Steel art bench, and that can go in there, which is perfect. When Perkins wakes up. You know, no rush, Perkins. We just want to get this all done. Perkins' heart isn't in it anymore. She thinks we've left her for Yoko. Like, all this time she was telling us, no, boss, they hate human meat. They hate them. Just let me eat them. It's fine. Now she's getting a bit jelly. There's another girl on the block. I like the idea that because Yoko's a wimp, that Perkins just wakes up in the middle of the night and just punches her in the face. I woke up with a black eye today. Oh, did you? That's a bit weird. I was about to say, not saying Perkins is sadistic, but at this point, I think she's nothing other than sadistic. We got backup food. We've got our food. So we're not at like a mad panic at the moment. Like, I feel like we're on track at this point. Do you know what I mean? It's probably the most we've been on track with the Perkins playthrough at the moment. Which is probably a damning incitement of how everything has gone, but got to be positive. Obviously, the kill box is of concern, but loving all these blocks. I don't want Yoko to get too bogged down with building blocks, so if this is a bit unachievable, I'll just shorten the amount of blocks that she's got to make. Obviously, she will get bogged down with blocks with the amount that we've done, but I don't want her to be, like, bogged down with them infinitely. So I'm going to keep an eye. There really needs to be a door now. A door here, really. So then when the blocks are made, like, you can just dump them straight in there. I mean, actually. Let's go to storage. Building? No. Chunks? Not chunks. Raw resources. Stone blocks. Don't store there. Stone block store here, and then click here, so then when you've done them, just drop them on the floor. Okay, you've done all that, Perkins. Thank you very much. Deconstruct all this. Then we need you to mine just that little section. No, we might actually need to extend the base. It's going to be a little bit off. So if we were to extend the room, so they're currently 8 by 8. Could we... This is when the OCD comes in. Is it a massive problem? It is to me. It is to me. So what are the bedrooms at the moment? The plan is for them to be 4. I mean, I could make them 5 by 3. That's still pretty big. Oh, then it's offset again. Okay, it's fine. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. They'll just be offset. They'll just be offset. 3 by 4. 3 by 4. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind them. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Doesn't bother me. Okay, we'll still get this workshop room up. That's not a problem whatsoever. Then we can move these. So I'll just expand this here. Then shrink that there. Same with this. Expand it here. Shrink it here. This just allows everything to just be a little bit closer. Obviously not anything groundbreaking. But enough that actually when we're doing stuff. There we go. So structures, granite, pull that across. Haul them. Like the base is coming along. I have, like I said, I always go in my own little world when I'm base building in Rimworld. It's such a great feeling. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It's coming along. Right, reinstall that in here. And then build copy. That there. Then zone, stockpile. This will be where the blocks are kept, so this will go critical. I mean, does it need to... I mean, we don't need to worry about it, so they can still be dropped on the floor. So, Yoko, draft, Perkins. Just quickly move that. Yoko on draft. There we go. Then we go bills. Copy that. There. Copy that. There. Okay, perfect. So then the only other thing then we will need is a lamp in here. So one there will do. Just wondering whether to put the art bench in here. Production. Art bench. There. Then we will put a stockpile in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my own advice, which sounds crazy, I know, party people, and reduce the amount of blocks that are actually getting made. So while... Can I remember what it is? There we go. So while she might have to do more smaller block building exercises, she's not going to get bogged down with it forever. We're not a big enough colony to be able to just like spend weeks at a time like making blocks. And we've got other workstations that we need her to do and whatnot, so that's absolutely fine. They'll all get dropped there, which is perfect. We will need a power line coming in here. That will be absolutely fine, just to make sure there is some light in there. Turns out colonists do actually want light. Who would have thought? Now, the bedroom situation. Now, my OCD is going to drive me crazy. Unless I do that and double wall that. And just pretend I'm double walling it for protection. Just pretend. Or we have a bigger bedroom for Perkins. And a little bedroom for Yoko, and I actually like that idea. So there we go. Wall that off. Because Perkins is the royal she, the royal one. She will be respected as so. And that helps with my OCD, just making a pointless thing. It's all about story in this colony. Love it. There we go. And then what that does for the colony is it actually gets like the debuffs of having a barracks to actually go away, which is nice. Reinstall that there. What did we make that out of? Was that steel? It was a steel. So let's make it a sandstone. We'll do sandstone dresser. I'm assuming sandstone and granite are the same beauty. So 6 for sandstone and granite is 5. So actually sandstone is slightly... So actually what we could do is deconstruct that altogether. There we go, Perkins doing the work. Love you, Perkins. Love you, girl. Yeah, we need a door there for the time being. Can you just quickly build this? Because actually it's a bit non-efficient having to then walk around the whole base. Right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Just hold that out of the way because that, yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, then we deconstruct these side tables. And then we can go furniture, sandstone dresser, nightlight, your bed, reinstall that. Sandstone end table. Is it coming together or is it coming together, party people? Obviously there's small rooms, but if need be, we can make them bigger. It'll take a while to make just because they're out of blocks. So then we can actually deconstruct these steel things in here. We might need heaters, but what we'll probably do is have a heater in Perkins and then a vent down to her room. So that's not too much of a problem for the time being. It's how miserable she's going to be in her room. Maybe we have made her room too small, but... There's a fire! Ah! I was really concerned. Yoko had it sorted. Right, we're queuing up obviously quite a lot of things, so we do need everyone to catch up. I say that she's bored already. Is there anything else you can really be doing at the moment? I mean, no, not really. Unless I put you on smithing. But even then, I don't think you're going to do anything, are you? Okay, I'll put you on smithing. Food situation is okay. I mean... Oh, art. We can actually get her to start making art. That's a good point. So let's go... Image of eating. Make a terror sculpture. What does that do? Work speed governed by... Okay. Let's just make... Image of eating. I don't know what that means, though. Oh, it's just a small... Oh, okay, it's our version of just a small sculpture. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we'll make, what, let's say just 4 of them. Clear, or can we make them out of sandstone? That would be lovely. So at least then we'll draft an... Oh, no, she's already going to do it. So at least then that gives her something to do, which is absolutely fine. Another thing I would like to do while we've got a bit of downtime is actually expand the zone when we're hiding inside. Just to make my life a little bit easier down the line. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be made by Yoko, perfect. Chunk ship. Oh, that's really close to us. Let's make sure that's in our current zone. Because of the risk of predators and whatnot is sort of why I'm keeping everyone in the immediate vicinity rather than like letting them go everywhere. More just being a nervous Nelly. I think we've got Perkins in enough situations that we can have a bit of a relax, a lull. However, we will need to start getting steel again as our steel stockpiles are dwindling. If we can get the bedrooms up, if we can get Yoko okay with this bedroom. Yeah, that should be a sign. Yeah. So how much does she hate it is the question. Okay, she's still got awful barracks. Slept on slab bed. I'm waiting for that to go. Unsightly environment. I wonder if she's absolutely okay with this. Spacious interior? What, in her bedroom? I don't really know what to say about that. Very low expectations, 24. Is that just because she's new, though? Okay, this bed is Poppy Perkinson's. Wonder if we can just get away with 2 vents here, actually. The weather controller is no longer changing the weather. That's fine. Reinstall this heater. There, just so it's out of the way. Reinstall that lamp. There, so it's out of the way. We do need a better rec room, really. So now, have we got much more we can put in here at the minute? Not without cloth. Okay, that's absolutely fine. It's all about every episode trying to improve. Right, so hopefully these statues will then start to offset. So beauty's only 28, but 28 is better than nothing. Because then if we go to beauty, offsets just a little bit. Obviously nothing too crazy, but Yoko will get better at making these statues. Obviously the material that we're making them out doesn't help either, but beggars cannot be choosers, party people. Right, other than that, food's not going down as quickly as what I thought. Other than that, all we need is some human leather to make some clothes. Cargo pods, wouldn't that be absolutely hilarious? If that would have been human leather, I'd have called cheats. I'd have called cheats. Okay, the base grows once more. Obviously, we do need room for more bedrooms. What is she feeling about this? Trapped indoors, awful bedroom. But I think that's more just because of the ugliness, right? Yeah. So... flooring, what can we put in? Morbid slab? That's 100 per. Wow. The tiles might be a little bit more. How much beauty do they give? 1. Well, the thing is, 1. They give 1 beauty, but when you look at the beauty thing, the floor is just giving -3. So actually 1 isn't bad at all. I'll tell you what, we're actually doing jobs actually really quickly and still doing research. Blowback operations, we're going straight for gas operation to try and get some assault rifles and that sort of stuff. So, sandstone tiles. Both the bedrooms. Or do we fine tiles? Hang on. Because we could do fine, but they are 20 apiece. What's the beauty on them? 3. So let's do fine tiles for the bedrooms. And then we can do normal ones everywhere else, I guess. Right, there we go. Another sculpture. Yep, happy. What was the beauty on this one? 55. See? Getting better. Once the floor gets sorted, I think the floor is what's really, like, doing it. I'm just trying to offset as many, like, little negatives as we can. The rec room is obviously not impressive, a bit depressing, let's be honest. Yes, we're on top of everything. It's actually quite crazy how on top of everything we are. Like, I keep thinking, like, what have I done wrong? What am I not doing? Obviously, the floor's a bit of a time sink, but I believe it's a time sink that's worth it. Like we said, just to offset these negatives. I love how Perkins starts on her room first. She's a woman of wisdom, that's for sure. That gets done, because Yoko's moods... The thing is, I suppose it's never going to be as high as Perkins, because Perkins gets such a mood boost from eating humans. So we do need to keep that in mind, but at the same point, we need to keep it high, because when we have large fights and whatnot, that's going to reduce her mood anyway. So if we can keep the average moods quite high, it's just going to help. So then if we go in here, we can see, look, no negatives. Like, like, obviously where we haven't built them. But yeah, it's going to be really, really good. Very, very happy with this. So hopefully she'll like her bedroom, if that's the case. I think we don't need massive bedrooms as well. Like, is there something in here? It just says comfort ignored. Doesn't say anything specific. Obviously, you can get bigger mood boosts through having your bedroom bigger, but if that will suffice, that would be better for us. There we go, another sculpt. Oh no, that's the same one. My bad. I got too excited there. That's 28. So basically I'm just sharing the love at the moment and just making sure that then each room has one statue. Because if the environment is really, really good, then they get a massive mood boost, or like an additional one to be like, oh, the environment is lovely. It's like, Perkins, how are you finding your room? Awful bedroom, -4. Ratty apparel, can't do anything until we get human leather, stuck indoors. Okay, I'll keep a note of that. I mean, let's be honest, the game has changed. Getting 2 colonists, like, the game has changed massively. 2 new colonists, and we're putting flooring in. I think Perkins' standard is going up as well. The nice thing as well about only having 2 colonists is food isn't going down massively, but it is starting to become a concern. Like, I still feel like I can like film like, what, 4 more episodes before we need something. Hopefully, maybe that's being way too optimistic. Perkins back on research. I mean, yeah, she's trying to keep up with these blocks, but obviously we're using quite a lot of the sandstone ones. So can we haul... These are all sandstone. Can we haul these? And the same thing, limestone, sandstone, sandstone. So we could actually deconstruct, and I'll get Oh, she's already on it, party people. Don't worry. Our girl knows what we want. How many blocks did we get through that? Oh, we actually got quite a few. That helps. She'll get disturbed sleep, but is she starting to enjoy her bedroom a little bit more? Unsightly environment. It can't be it's not from our bedroom at this point. I didn't know if she'd get like good bedroom or okay bedroom. I mean, it's not an okay bedroom. I suppose that's what it comes down to. Proud goats. She wants you to take care of 2 goats at New York for 23 days. Must be kept in a bed. I'll be honest. I won't goat you into thinking, oh God. It's happened again, pie people. Trying to be funny. I don't know. I still keep thinking if hydroponics is going to work. Because we're going to have to heat a room like crazy. The only thing that I was thinking is unless we can double, because we could roof this and put heaters around. We would have to be turning them on and off, I imagine. But we could semi-regulate. The only other way is to get coolers and turn them both ways to try and regulate it as well. But the problem is the temperature drops so massively. You know, we get up to like -70 in winter. And then in spring we can hit like, what, we're at -20 at the moment. There we go. Beautiful bedroom. Beautiful bedroom. What are you doing now, Perky? She's our girl, isn't she? What is she doing? Hauling. Just making sure she's doing all the things that we realistically want her to do. She's hauling all these, which makes Yoko's life a bit easier. Obviously, problem is, as she's doing this, I'm thinking, oh, I would just prefer you to just research, but sort of it is what it is. Got to remember to use work drive on Yoko. So that'll make her go even quicker, which would be very nice. And then it's sort of, we have to plan for more colonists, which will be good. And we will probably have to put like a prison/murder room over here. I don't think we'll sell them, like, on the pamphlet to join us. We won't, like, put murder room on it, but... Okay, we're actually off of human meat, I just saw. Ho-ho! Meat's back on the menu, boys. That is a great timing. Okay, they are dropping in. It did say they were going to prepare for a while. We do have grenades, which is actually not good. Okay. Yoko, have you ever used a gun before? What is your shooting? 1. I feel like it's better then to have Perkins on the bolt action rifle because the shots are longer. So if she's got less chance to miss, then it makes more, like, the shotgun can shoot quicker. So then if you miss, it's sort of a little bit forgiving. Is how I'm going to look at this. Okay, the grenades are the pain in case the grenades just grenade through the wall. So what I might actually do is an anticipation draft them. Just to make sure, because if I draft them and bring them out, they're going to be like aggroed towards us. Oh, good shot. Rather than doing any shenanigans. And shenanigans is not what we want. Because if we're walled in here, then they're... If we're in here and they come in and attack us, because they can't get to us, the AI is going to either run through here. I just didn't know if because they had frags, they'd start... Cargo pods. Oh, right next to us. This doesn't seem good. Okay, chem fuel. It just didn't seem good. I was like, oh, are we risking everything? Like, is this it? I thought there was more attacks or something. Okay, you two go about your business. They're already retreating. Meat's back on the menu. We will strip. Do need to extract skull. There we go. Let me just make sure the smelter is set up. Right, course it is. We're all over it. We'll get some human leather as well, which means then we can start making our clothes. I will actually do... pause when satisfied. So actually make 2, but then unpause at 1, right? Make 2, unpause at 1. Which I don't actually think matters. But yeah. So then there's always... No, I really don't. Yeah. So there's always 2 in the stockpile. So, because they're both stuff will probably get tattered at around the same time. That will strip. The smelter will get any materials out of that. So then we can actually start. Where's the Parkers? We can then start our human leather clothing line again. Huzzah. There we go, then Yoko's days of boredom will be done because all the human level we'll be getting through the colony will then be obviously processed accordingly is how we need to say it. Yoko, make sure you extract the skull first. Okay. Perkins, can you come? Extract skull. Extract skull. And that would be a nice way to end the episode. A bit of butchering, a bit of skull. Transport pod crash. Look, you're already like... Problem is, where do we put the bedroom? The problem is we're struggling with food. And I don't think... I feel like we can be picky. I know people will be like, we need colonists at this moment. And I do agree. However, we do need food. We're running out of it. So I feel like we're going to use this just as stock comp on food. Then get the third person in. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, pie people. Bye.